Let's talk about the Playroom from PlayStation. It became the revolutionary idea to allow people to put their PlayStation cam on and be able to stream while playing games, or to come to the Playroom and create a video game social media presence, if I want to say that right. And I'm going to talk about my experience. I've never used the Playroom myself, but I have seen people, when discovering that the Playroom was an option, to see people out there, displaying themselves. Now, I'm going to talk about the good part first. You do come across a couple of cool people where you can talk to, and it's a change of pace from just playing games. So it had its advantage. But more so, it was mostly negative. Now, I want to break it down a little further. What I've seen in the news is people using it for sexual advantages. And that part is just wild. And that part was in the news. What was not in the news is what I experienced was constant drama. When you see people talk about others, creating so much drama on the Playroom, it became a toxic environment. Again, I've seen good people, they put on good shows and got to know some people, which was good. But more so, the toxic cloud that I've experienced was people yelling at each other, cursing at each other, wanting to fight each other, doing things that was borderline would be illegal if people saw that in their own states. I'm sure they would have problems. But overall, like I said before, Playroom was just the wrong thing to implement on a video game system. It has evolved now to StreamYard, because those who want to continuously spew that poison have really no home since the PS5 has come out. And I do not think, and I hope not, that PlayStation reveals itself on the PlayStation 5. PlayStation as a whole needs to go away and bring it back to gaming. Someone has created two YouTube pages for the Playroom and then created one for StreamYard to pretty much illustrate the toxicness, the drama, the constant drama, the people who are exposing themselves as the problem. And it's really fueling these YouTube channels. Is reason why people can't do positive things and move forward, is because these people, and there is a bunch of them, I'm not even going to say the names of the people that I know, but there are a bunch of them who are getting on the Playroom, what's left of the Playroom anyway, and StreamYard to continue the drama. One person don't like the other person. The other person wants to fight the other person. The other person wants to call out any type of insecurities, dealing with another person. And it's on and on and on. And don't be the person who wants to talk positive. You'll just get drawn into the sunken place. This is how people thrive. This is how people remain relevant. Because if there was no Playroom, their lives would be ordinary. Now, again, when people come on here to show off, and especially if you're doing something illegal, you're putting yourself out there in order to have things happen to you from a legal point of view. But they don't care. They want to continue to spew the poison that comes out their mouth into the Playroom or into StreamYard, and all of this shows up on YouTube, and like it's fair game after that. That makes Playroom beefs and StreamYard beefs relevant. But they don't care because they thrive off of that negative energy in order to survive. So again, it's just sad to see people in general, especially people in my community and those who I've known to enjoy watching through Playroom, to get sucked into that drama, and just they can just fade away. I'm sorry. All of that nonsense, all that negative energy just needs to go. Hopefully Playroom or the PlayStation, Sony have learned from that mistake to not implement a tool like this again, and just moving forward, just make sure that the Playroom or whatever next iteration of this type of streaming service just doesn't come out. Stick to games. Playroom needs to fade away.